Stunning testimony during day 5 of Larry Milete's preliminary hearing. Good afternoon. Welcome to The 4. I'm Heather Myers.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Maya Milete's sister-in-law, Genesis Tabalanza, took the witness stand today. She talked about text message conversations between her and Larry Millete in the months before Maya's disappearance 2 years ago.
CBS 8's Kelly Hessedal has been in the courtroom all day long. She joins us live with what happened in court today. Kelly.
That's right. You know, we learned a lot today. Genesis Tabalanza was kind of put in the middle. Maya was confiding in her about her marriage. Larry was confiding in her, too. So Genesis was hearing both sides of it. And she testified that back in September of 2020 that Larry became so desperate to keep the marriage together that he texted her and said he wanted to become a spellcaster.
Real, though, no lie. I've been thinking about apprenticing under a spellcaster if I can find a good one since Friday. Only the white magic, no black or voodoo.
I said, what do you mean, like become a spellcaster?
And his response was, I just want to know and be good at a couple of spells that I can maybe perform on my own. That was the message.
And Genesis Tabalanza went on to say she warned Larry, you don't want to mess with stuff like that. It's a bad idea. She testified she referred him to her church pastor. She says Larry also talked about sending subliminal messages to his wife through white noise to try and get her to stay with him. Genesis told the judge things got so bad between the couple, Larry threatened to try and get Maya fired so she would lose her job and he would get full custody of the children. She says Larry texted her a lot in 2020, sometimes more than 100 texts a day. He confided in her that he thought Maya was having an affair with a coworker and told her he even followed his wife to work and confronted her in a truck with someone. So he was telling Genesis a lot of private things. Fast forward to after Maya went missing. She says Larry called her and told her, quote, Jen, I trust you. Don't do anything stupid. But she says he never explained what he meant. Now, Genesis spent hours on the stand today. She was asked a lot of the same questions over and over. During cross-examination, she was asked about conversations she had with Maya, and then this happened.
She was sad when she was pouring out her feelings to me.
And how many times did she express that to you?
I feel like you're torturing me. I have explained to you on January of 2020.
Can we take a recess?
So court took a break so that Genesis could compose herself. You know, you could see she was crying. I mean, it's got to be stressful to be up there on the stand. She'd been testifying for about 4 hours when this happened, trying to testify and remember about things that happened more than 2 years ago, testifying, that is, about, you know, private things in their lives. And so you can imagine she was probably just emotionally exhausted. Heather and Carlo.
Yeah. Kelly, how did Maya's family react to that exchange that you showed us there at the end?
Yeah, well, before that even happened, this was all during cross-examination. So before that, Mary Chris, just a few moments earlier, had kind of got up, rolling her eyes, was leaving court because the line of questioning coming from the cross-examination from the defense attorney was about this affair that Larry said Maya was having. It was about Maya as a neglectful mother. So, you know, this was certainly another tough day for Maya's family.
Just a reminder that for Maya's family, there's still a lot of pain to endure getting through this process alone, on top of the fact they still don't know what happened to her. Kelly Hessedal reporting live for us. Thanks, Kelly.